Accessibility Tracker is the best value by far of any accessibility platform. And we're going to go over many of the reasons why this isn't even close. I talked to a client recently, and when I told him the price, he was waiting. He asked me, is that for just a single project? And I told him, no, that's for all of your projects in your portfolio. And he had 10. So he was so surprised, he was in disbelief. And let's just go right to the pricing page and get to the point here. We've got 4 different plans: small business, mid-sized company, enterprise, and enterprise mega. What's very nice to start off with is that you don't have to subscribe to a long-term subscription. You can go month to month and cancel at any time. So right there, that gives you flexibility. If you want a discount, so if you want to purchase 6 months, a year, or 2 years, you can get those respective discounts. But as it stands, you can sign up for a small business plan, which gives you one project. So when I say one project, just associate that with one audit. So the small business plan is $19 a month. Then you have the mid-sized company plan with 4 projects for $49 a month. Then you have the enterprise plan for $99 a month with 10 projects, and then enterprise mega with 100 projects for $999 a month. Now, there are so many features included in here. I'm not going to go over all of the features, but just know that each plan will provide you credits for your, about how many credits you would need for your respective projects. And so each plan increases. And so when you go from small business, for example, you start at 1 project, and then you go to mid-sized company and you're at 4, you get more issues per project, and so on. So this is already extremely nice to start off with. And again, there's no demo here, so you don't have to even, it's not vague, it's not ambiguous. This pricing is very transparent, and it's right here on the pricing page, which I will link to in the description. And then we even have a free tier. So if you just want to try out the free tier, you don't get access to all of the features, but still you'll have an excellent idea of how Accessibility Tracker can save you a lot of time and money. So let's go ahead and sign in, because I want to show you the marketplace once you're inside of your account. Now, once you have a paid plan, what you can do, and in fact, you can even do this with a free plan. What you can do is you can add on features to your plan. So let's say that you are in the small business, you have the small business plan, and you want more projects, but you don't want to level up to the mid-sized company plan. Well, now, because we have a marketplace, you can just purchase what you need individually, and you don't have to level up to that next plan. So again, ultimate flexibility here. So I'm in the plan details page. We're going to scroll down. We see add-on enhancements. So we can add on enhancements to our account. So I'm going to go to browse add-ons, and now we get to the add-ons marketplace. And so I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down here. We can add VPAT credits. So this is where you're going to have AI generate a VPAT for you based on your current audit status. And this is AI completely filling in your VPAT. You need to manually review it. And then once you manually review it, approve everything, it's completed, it's accurate, then you can go ahead and publish that as an ACR. So in effect, you're self-issuing your own ACRs. So you can add additional VPAT credits, you can add additional projects. Remember that we have a project associated with each audit. Let's say you have more audits that you want to include in your plan. You can just add on extra projects. You can add on extra issues, extra team members. We have AI interaction credits that you can add on. You can even add on scan credits. That's what's coming very, very soon. So there's so much flexibility here, because now you don't have to have any greater of a plan than you want to, and you can really customize your own plan inside of Accessibility Tracker. So this is unprecedented flexibility. Transparency of which you don't really see that much of in the marketplace. Now, some platforms, they do state their pricing up front, but for many, especially those that are attached to the enterprise companies, you can't learn about that platform without going through a demo. And in stark contrast with Accessibility Tracker, we have our own YouTube channel, and we're just constantly going over demos, because this is the best accessibility platform, and that's unequivocal. I have zero doubt in my mind that this is by far the best accessibility platform, and that's the other part of the value. There's so much here. There are so many features available to you that, this is already better than other platforms, right? So this is an audit-based platform. We just added a scan feature, and that's what most platforms are based around. Their whole platform centers around a scan. That's just one additional feature, and that's not even the main feature. That's just something we've added because there was so much demand. We were getting so many questions from clients that we just went ahead and added the scan feature. But that's not even the main feature. That's now here, but that's just one of many features, and that speaks to the value. It's like, not only are you going to pay less for Accessibility Tracker, but you're also going to get a lot more. And so the value is to the point where the other day, I think it was last week, I had a client, we were talking, and he asked me how much Accessibility Tracker was for. And I told him the price, and he thought it was for one project. And I was like, no, that's everything. So this is a really, really good value. Once you sign up and you go through the videos on this channel, you'll see just how the capabilities for Accessibility Tracker just far exceed any other platform. So I'll go ahead and link to Accessibility Tracker in the description. If you have any questions, or if you have a feature request, definitely let us know. We've already incorporated multiple feature requests inside of Accessibility Tracker. It's not to say that we always take on the request and follow through with it, or we don't always agree to the feature request. But if you ask for a feature request, there's a decent chance that we add it on fairly quickly. We've added a lot of features in the last several months, and some of these features, like including the AI generated VPAT, to my knowledge, I don't know what's going on behind these gated demos for the different platforms, but to my knowledge, there we are the first to have an AI generated VPAT, and it's not based on a scan. That's what's so nice. It's based on your audit report. So you update the status of your audit report inside of Accessibility Tracker, and now you can generate a VPAT at any time based on your current status. So that is just one feature. It's a milestone feature that I have not come across in the marketplace, and there's more to come. We're not stopping here. We're already the best by far, and we're not even stopping. We're going to continue to put distance between us and everyone else. So you'll definitely want to use Accessibility Tracker. You can track full WCAG conformance. You're not gauging progress based on a 100% scan score. You're basing progress based on your audit report. That's so fundamental. That separates Accessibility Tracker immediately from every other platform in the marketplace. Well, virtually every other platform. There are so many out there now. But when you look at the platforms, there's just none that come close to rivaling Accessibility Tracker. And specific to this video, especially with value. The value here is just outstanding, and we've got excellent customer support. I mean, this is built to streamline your accessibility project and save you so much time and money. So I will include a link to Accessibility Tracker in the description.